Imagine you're delivering a presentation via video conference to a remote audience, and you're talking about something that you're passionate about, that's important to you, and you want to get your message across. But you're not getting reactions. You don't really know what the audience thinks, if they're really interested, if they're following you, or if they're just checking their Instagram. So you ask them a question. Good idea. But nobody answers. There's an awkward moment of silence. Nobody. I've seen that happen so often. The presenter asking a question to his remote audience and not getting one single reaction. And I see presenters suffer all the time when that happens. My name is Ulrich Schubert. I'm a management trainer and business coach specialized on presentation techniques. And in this short video series, I'd like to share some of the insights into remote presentations that I made in 2020. So how to get reactions from your remote audience? First of all, interaction is definitely key, right? I hope you already realized that you can't do 20-minute presentations without any interaction. That's already pretty tough in a face-to-face setting, but it will definitely kill your remote audience. Right? No way that they're going to sit through those 20 minutes and just listening to you. Plain and simply, no. Don't even think about it. So, assuming that you're trying to engage your audience with some kind of interaction, asking them a question maybe, or using virtual interaction tools such as Mentimeter, which is a good place to start. But what if nobody answers this question? What if there's this awkward moment of silence? And if people simply don't engage as much as they would in a physical room. So here's my tip number 3. You need to interact with your audience from the very first moment on, right? Start out with a brief check-in. So get everybody to open their mic for a moment and contribute something. Let them know that you want to interact with them, that this is not the moment to relax or check your email. Let them go and find that unmute button on their screens. Or even better, teach them how to make a quick contribution by pressing and holding the space bar. Right? Unmutes you temporarily, at least in Zoom. Teach them how to raise their hand, be it virtually or physically on a video stream. Another reason why you need a camera to interact with your audience, right? So that way you can set the scene for interaction from the very first moment, be it verbally for small audiences or with a poll or survey for larger audiences. And once you get them going, keep them on their toes throughout the presentation. Ask them questions and, importantly, call them by their names, right? In my experience, if you just ask a general question to the plenum, that will be followed by a moment of silence. Because nobody feels addressed, right? They need time to start thinking and then time to react, to find the button. So that's uncomfortably long in remote presentations. So much better to ask them directly. Mike, what do you think? Or Judith, what is your take on it? Ask for their opinion. Ask them open questions, right? Let them share their opinion. Make them part of the whole thing. So, remember, there is a chain of pitfalls. If you don't have no camera, you won't be able to see your audience. There will be no video interaction with your audience. So basically, you're blind. And as presenter, you don't want to be blind. So, in the first video of this series, I talked about how to get people to switch on their camera. Check. In the second one, we talked about how to see your audience even while you're sharing your screen. Check. And now in this third one, we were talking about how to get your audience ready for interaction from the very first moment. Check. We're almost there. So if you were in the situation to present online to colleagues, to management, clients, or students, and your audience is not reacting, then prepare them for interaction from the very first moment on. Ask them questions, call them by their name, comment on their video feed, or use virtual interaction tools. So, if you follow this little piece of advice, I promise you, your presentations are automatically going to be much better. If you like this short video tip, please leave a comment below and check out the other video tips, or stay tuned for more. See you around.